Hello, Namaste. I am Professor Dr.G.G. Gangadharan. I am practicing Ayurveda for last 38 and odd years. At present in Bengaluru at Bhadrappa layout near Hebbal flyover. See, absolutely Ayurveda is a safe scientific medicine for treating conditions. I will tell you why. Charaka Acharya 2500 years back explained very rigorously and clearly that the pure treatment is the one which treats the disease from its root without allowing it to come back again, and also it never should give origin to any other diseases in the process of treating. So Shuddha Chikitsa is very much acclaimed in Ayurveda. A scientific exponent gives this much details about a treatment outcome. How can you expect that scientific stream bring things which are harmful? The question today is many people blame Ayurveda for the presence of heavy metals in many of the products, especially medicines made in the Shastra stream of Ayurveda. There is some kind of truth in that, the sense that any system, if they don't follow the right kind of protocol, the outcome can be not the right thing that is expected. There can be distortions. For example, I will give a very good example. There is something called Rasa Sindhuram in Ayurveda, which is made out of mercury and sulfur, nothing else, which is processed in a closed container. And the end product of that Rasa Sindhura, when properly made, will not have even a single molecule of either sulfur or mercury. It is completely eliminated in the process. We do not know what is the magic happened in between the process, which take 1 to 3 days to make it exactly. Lot of heating processes involved, and it was tested in places like IIT Kharagpur, BARC Bombay, and CCMB Hyderabad kind of places. They found that there is no elements of mercury in that product. This was made by a group in Kottakkal Ayurvedacharya in 2015. This was under a project of DST under the Prime Minister's office direct supervision. This was done. So there is no question of having any heavy metals in the end product if you properly process it. On the other hand, if you don't make the process fully followed, the outcome may have heavy metal residue. So that is not the fault of the science. That is the fault of the practitioner or the process he has adopted. So there should be a regulatory mechanism by government to see that the medicine told in Ayurveda is properly prepared, the end product is examined. We have got so many methods to examine the end product. It's absolutely no harm. And there is no side effect. See, side effect, we have to define it properly. What is side effect? Side effect is the one when you use an appropriate medicine for an appropriate context for the advised area. If it is creating any effect other than it's reaching the goal of eliminating that disease, if it gives rise to any other conditions, it is side effect. If you use this definition for Ayurveda, Ayurvedic medicine does not have any side effect, because it is believed in Ayurveda, it is proven in Ayurveda that a medicine is taken as a whole. We say that treat the man as a whole, take the herb as a whole. We take the herb as a whole, so the herb's action in totality is taken, it's not distorted. So medicine works in the same way. The medicine in Ayurveda is like an intelligent person. It works exactly where it has to work. It keeps cool when it doesn't have to work. It is not a bullet like in modern medicine. It bullets goes and just hit the target. It doesn't understand or differentiate between the bad and the right targets. So Ayurvedic medicines are medicines with intelligence, which corrects the deranged doshas and tissues and get it eliminated without harming other materials. So there is no side effect. Of course, if you use a medicine in non-appropriate place without knowing its indication, I'll give a very good example. Gulgulu Tiktagam Gridam, GT Gridam, we very extensively use in Ayurveda, which is made using Gugulu, Commiphora Mughal as the main ingredient. And if you don't do proper purification of the Gugulu, if the Gugulu Tiktagam Gridam is not prepared properly, and if it is given in a condition where the person's ama is in a dominant situation, he will immediately erupt skin reactions, even he can get skin diseases, heartburns, even he can get rilasa, so many side effects can be there. But that is not because of GT Gridams. GT Gridam is used in a different unadvised context. So that is not a side effect, that is the error of the human or the physician who is using it. That way we look into it, side effects are nil. But I should say with the equal precaution that we have to follow all the procedural things told in Ayurveda to make the end product exactly the beneficial way, and we can avoid any kind of side effects or ill effects if you make it properly. And Ayurveda has given 4 qualities of a medicine: Bahukalpam, Bahugunam, Sambannam, Yogyam Aushadam. The last one, Yogyam, is very important. Yogyam means that medicine should be eligible to be used in that given context. If you use an aushadam in ayogya place, it is wrong. And also that medicine should have been prepared and should be in a state of yogyada, should be a properly made medicine, then only it should be used. So this kind of precautions and advices are there in Shastra. See, Shastra is so comprehensive and more intrinsically strongly built. If you don't know that intrinsic features of a science, if you comment it, it is because actually it's out of ignorance.